So good morning to all my beloved students and all the teachers here at home in India, and a wonderful, wonderful good afternoon to all the educators from Philippines. Good afternoon, John. We are so delighted to have the second session of the series which we are having with you, and ElevatED series which we are having with you, and we are very, very delighted to be the host today. Today it's mathematics, and let's see what the teachers are going to put up and how the students are going to go about. But then this is an open arms welcome, and we are all set to walk you through our grade 6 mathematics class. So over to the presenters of the day. It's sharp 11:01 now. So yes, Ruhi, it's over to you, please now. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, ma'am, may I start? Thank you. So, good morning to one and all present here. I, Miss
And I, Miss Rashmi Gandhi.
We all are welcome you here in one another session, remote learning. Yes, I hope I'm audible. So here I'm welcoming you all on the behalf of Kamla Nehru Public School to welcome you all one another session of maths class. So I hope I'm audible and my screen is visible to all of you. So yes, you all are excited, the grade 6 students. Yes, I can see the chat window is full of responses. So send a cute smiley in the chat window that you all are excited for today's class. Very good. So yes, first of all, we have to pray to the Lord Almighty for our today's class. Here, I would like to invite Miss Ayushi. Miss Ayushi, dear, please say the prayer.
Dear God, we, the students of Kamla Nehru Public School, pray for healing and comfort for everyone to deal with tough situations. May you continue to give us strength and power to keep all going. Oh God, you are the givers of life and health. We just request you to guide us towards light. Amen.
Thank you so much, Ayushi dear, for this wonderful prayer. So yes, first of all, we all have to pray to the Lord Almighty for the well-being of our whole nation. So let's start our today's class. So before starting my today's session, you all have to send a cute smiley in the chat window that today you all are excited for the class. Yes, students, I'm waiting for your responses. You all have to send a smiley in the chat window. Yes, very good. So well done, dear students. I can see some students had sent the smiley. Let's wait for the others. So yes, thank you so much, dear students, for these wonderful replies. Now, what I have a small riddle for you all. Are you ready for the riddle? So let's play today's riddle. So
My dear
just
students, yes, please.
so yes, students, if I will give you a sandwich, then a pizza slice, then what you have observed in these two things? There will be a sandwich, a pizza slice in front of you all, then what you can observe in these things? So yes, just wait for a while. But you can see, I think you all have eaten the pizza, you all have eaten the sandwich. Then what you can see in these two things, what's the similarity between these two things? So so yes, here's the riddle for you all. But you can see, if I will give you a pizza slice, a sandwich, where we have three corners, so what thing we can eat if I will give you? So I can see students are writing in the chat window. I'm waiting for your responses. Please write it in the chat window. Yes, very good. Some students have responded. So now you can tell me here that which thing is this? Yes.
Hello, everyone. I have a riddle for you. So, are you ready to guess? I am the most stable shape. I have sides, angles, and vertices.
You see me as a pizza slice, as a sandwich, or as a Christmas tree. Guess who am I?
So yes, students, now what you all have to do, you have to guess that which thing is there. When we have a sandwich, when we have the pizza slice, so which thing will be there? Please write it in the chat window. Yes, I'm waiting for your responses. Very good. So I can see the chat window is full of responses. Yes, so which shape is this? Absolutely right. So you all are wonderful boys and girls. It's a triangle. So this, when we have three sides, three corners and three vertices, then that side is known as a triangle. So now what are the learning objectives of our today's class? So today we are going to learn about the terms, that is triangle, then vertex, vertices, and now there will be the classification of triangle on the basis of sides. So the classification, it's the that first of all we will learn about equilateral triangle, then we have isosceles triangle, and the third one is scalene triangle. Now what we have, the classification of triangle on the basis of angles. So the first type, it's the acute angle triangle. The second will be the obtuse angle triangle, and the third type, it's the right angle triangle. So you all are excited for today's session. So hurry up, send a cute smile in the chat window that today you all are excited for your class. Yes, I'm waiting for your responses, dear students. Very good. I got the response from Harshit. Yes, other students, I'm waiting for your responses, dear students. Yes, other students, please write it in the chat window that today you all are excited for your class. Ayushi, Parul, very good, wonderful, dear students. Now, next thing. So next thing, the question arises in our mind that how we can draw the triangle. So you all have to think that how you can draw the triangle. Yes, which things are essential to draw the triangle? Which objects we need to draw the triangle? So let's move to 3D paint where we will draw the triangle. So what you all have to do today, you all have to do the triangle in your notebook side by side. I'm doing it for you all. So let's draw the triangle.
We make sound dan.
Ngaten, pamayam kit, di ba no, i-click mo dito, kung install ko na
Miss Rashmi, you are on mute, please.
BL,
We make sound dan. Uh, am I audible now?
Yes, perfect.
Am I audible, Charu ma'am?
Yeah, perfect. Please
Thank you.
carry on.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So yes, students, we really apologize for this glitch, but yes, I am sure that you all have opened your books, notebooks, and you all are ready to draw the triangle. So yes, first of all, you are going to draw three lines, as you can see on my screen.
Rashmi ma'am, you need to check
Yes,
the echo
take a
is
minute,
there. You have
students.
echo is there. You have opened two devices, I think. Please check.
So yes, I hope now it is okay. So yes, students, I have shared my screen and I hope it is visible to you all. So yes, we are going to draw a triangle by using a ruler with a pencil. So here, first of all, I am going to draw a line. Then by joining this point, I am going to draw one more line over here, as you can see. And where these two lines are meeting with each other, here I am going to write point A. So yes, you all are requested to draw with your teacher. Very wonderful students you all are. So by joining these three lines, we can form a triangle. So you all are requested now to send your pics of triangle which you all have drawn in the chat window, please. Very good, students. Yes. Okay, I can see the work of the students in the chat window. So they have uploaded the pics. Very good. So there is a student who has shared 3 pics of the triangle. So very good, students. So now, after drawing a triangle, let's come to know about the parts of triangle. So yes, the parts of triangle we will see where these two lines are meeting with each other. So here the first point is A, and where these two lines meet with each other, it is called vertex. So here we can see that we have three meeting points, point A, point B, and point C. So how many vertices are there in this triangle? Please write down in the chat window. How many vertices are there? Okay, very good, Rajveer. I can see your work. Very good. Very good, Gurneet. So Gurneet is the first one to give the answers that we have three vertices in this triangle. Wonderful. And the name of that vertices are A, B, and C. So students, do you know that we also have name of this triangle? So this triangle, the name of this triangle is triangle A, triangle B, and triangle C. And with these vertices, you also can see that here we are also forming the angle inside the vertices where two lines are meeting with each other. So this inner portion is forming an angle. So how many angles you can see over here? Yes, who would like to tell me? Yes, Ranveer, please unmute yourself and let me know how many angles you can see over here, beta. Yes, Ranveer, please unmute yourself, beta. So never mind, it might be network issues from your side. So yes, Akshara, please unmute yourself there and let me know how many angles you can see in this triangle. Dear Akshara, am I audible, beta? So yes, Gunjan, please.
3.
Okay. So, okay. So might be network issues, so never mind. So yes, we can see 3 angles. So what we have seen in this angle, in this triangle, we have seen that we have 3 vertices in a triangle and 3 angles. And this is the way how we can denote the angle, the vertices, and here how we can denote the triangle with its symbol. Okay. So now let's move further with some real life examples. Miss Ruhi, please.
So yes. So dear students, you can observe the triangles in your surroundings. So can you give me the example that where you have seen the triangle in your surroundings? Yes. Hurry up, students. Please write it in the chat window that where you have seen the triangles in your surroundings. So yes, there will be in the pizza. Very good, Chetna. Yes, I think you all love the pizza very much. Yes, in signboard you can see the triangle. Then in pizza slice, pastries, these are all the triangles. Now the next very important thing which I'm going to tell you. So that's that in our bridges. So our bridges are also formed with the help of the triangles. And why it is so, here you can see in this bridge there are number of triangles. And why it is so? Because triangle is the most stable and the strongest shape. So that's why the triangle is used in the bridges. And next one, well-known example for the triangle, it's the Eiffel Tower. So in the Eiffel Tower, there are numerous triangles. And when these number of triangles have joined together, so it becomes the strongest and the most stable shape. So that's why the triangle is used in a real life to for the construction as well. Yes, very good, Ranveer. For pyramid, we can see the triangles. Absolutely right, dear. In road signals, Harman have written wonderful. So now it's time to wear your thinking cap.
So students, by wearing our thinking cap, it's time to move again to the chat window. So here the first statement is, how many vertices a triangle have? It's 2, 3, 4, or 5. So let's see who is the first one to give the answer. Oh, so it's Rajveer is the first one to give the answer, and we can see the answer of Gurneej, Gurshan, Harshita, Akshara, Harshjeet, Kanan. Very good, very active class. Wonderful. Keep answering. So yes, students, the next question is, which object is triangular? So here you can see some objects on my screen and you need to tell that which object is triangular. So yes, students, again you need to write down in the chat window. Very active boys and girls. So you need to write that which object is triangular in shape. Wow, wonderful. So here we can see Parneet is the first one to give the answer. Gurneej also has given. Pranav, Harshjeet. Wonderful students, wonderful. So you all are absolutely correct. Very good. So now students, after these two MCQs, we have a small quiz for you all. So here we are going to paste the link in the chat window. So you all are requested to please solve this one. Very good, boys and girls. You all need to solve this quiz. It's very interesting. And once you all do, you can write in the chat, please. Very good. Yes, we are waiting it down. You all need to do, please. Very good. I can see so many students who are doing it present. Good. Okay. So if you have done, you can share the screenshots in the chat window. And let's move to your chat window for some time. Yes. As it's your daily routine, whenever you do the work, you always share your work in the chat window that ma'am, we has done. So today also you need to send please. So here I am going to show you my chat window. Just wait a while. You know that it's okay. We can see the response of Parneet. Thank you so much, Parneet, for giving the answer. Harshjeet also has filled this form. Very good, Harshjeet. Very good. Good students, keep answering. You all are wonderful boys and girls. And once you fill the form, you can send the screenshot in the chat window, please. Very good. So Harif also has been shared as we can see in the chat window. So now let's move to your screen once again.
So yes, very good, dear students. I can see the chat window is full of responses and you all are correct and you all get the marks. Very good. Well done, dear students. So now we are going to discuss about the classification of the triangles on the basis of sides. So here we have various types of the triangles on the basis of sides. So let's move further.
So yes, students, we are just moving. Just wait a while. Yes, we are going to start classification of triangles. Okay, so just give me a minute. Okay, so yes, here it is.
So yes, what you have observed in this triangle about the sides. So here on your screen, there will be the triangles with the various sides. So what you have observed in this picture. So Kanan will tell. Kanan, can you unmute dear?
Yes, ma'am.
So yes, dear, please tell what you have observed in this picture about the triangle, about the sides.
In the triangle,
Yes, what are the three sides of this triangle? Yes, Kanan dear. What's the side of this triangle? Maybe there is some network issue on Kanan's end. So Akshara will tell. Yes, Akshara, you have raised your hand, bache. Please tell.
yes, ma'am, the sides are same.
Very good. Wonderful, dear. So yes, in this triangle, we can see that the all the sides are equal. So students, when in any triangle we have all the sides equal, that triangle is known as a equilateral triangle. So I hope it's clear. Whenever in any triangle we have all the sides equal, that triangle is known as a equilateral triangle. So now let's move further. Yes, okay. So Rajveer, yeah, Rajveer dear, please unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, dear. So what you have observed in this picture about the sides?
Ma'am, all sides are not same.
Okay. How many sides are equal?
Ma'am, two.
Very good. Absolutely right. So clap from my side to you, dear. Wonderful. So whenever we have two sides are equal and one side is different, that triangle is known as a isosceles triangle. So I hope students it's clear about the triangle that which triangle is known as the isosceles or which triangle is known as the equilateral triangle. So now let's move further. So I hope the meaning of the isosceles triangle is clear. Okay, so now Parneet. Parneet dear, please unmute. Yes, dear. So what you have observed in this picture, in this figure?
Ma'am, all sides are different.
Very good. So you can see in this figure that all the sides are different. So in the triangle, if all the sides are of unequal length or different, that triangle is known as the scalene triangle. So I hope the meaning of the triangle is clear and the types of the triangle is also clear to you all. So whenever we have all the sides different, that type of the triangle is known as the scalene triangle.
So it's time to recapitulate. So are you ready, students? Am I audible, Miss Ruhi?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. So here the first question is for you, that is, which triangle is this? So yes, students, you all need to answer. Here in this triangle, we have all three sides, which is different. Oh, so Rajveer is the first one to give the answer. Very good, Rajveer. Parul has written that it's scalene triangle. Shivam has written, Harshita has written, Harman Lal. Very good. So many responses in the chat window. Good, students. So now let's move further with the next question. That is, it is a dash triangle. Yes, what type of triangle it is, where you can see that all the sides are of equal length. Question number 2, where all sides are of equal length, which type of triangle it will be? So here Harman Lal is the first one to give the answer. Very good, Harman. And I am waiting from others also. Very good, Pranav. Gurnej is very active. Very active class. I can see that my chat window is running. So you all are so quick. Wonderful student once again. So yes, it is called an equilateral triangle. So you all are an amazing class.
So wonderful, dear students. I can see your responses. You all are very active in the chat window. So yes, all are writing wonderful, dear students. So let's move further, where we can see the another types of the triangle. So now, ma'am, may I share the screen? Yes, am I audible?
Yes, please.
Yes, so now we are going to discuss about the various types of the triangles on the basis of the angles. So I think you all know about the angles. So where you have seen the angles in your daily life, have you seen the angles? Please write it in the chat window if you have seen the angles. So yes, now we are going to discuss about the types of angles, types of triangles on the basis of the angles. So yes, dear students, what you all have to do, please tell where you have seen the angles in your surroundings. Please write it in the chat window that where you have seen the angles in the surroundings. Yes, I can see the students are writing. Yes, very good on the door, on the clock. Absolutely right. Akshara has written Rajveer on the clock, on door. Wonderful responses. So we can see the triangles in our surroundings. So here, students, you can see that in our elbow, the angles are forming. So how the angles are formed in our elbow, when the two line segments are joined together. So here in the arms of this clock, we can see the vertex, so the common point. So here the angle is formed between these two arms, and this one is the vertex. So tell me, student, if we have the measure of the angles between 0 and 90, so then what type of the angle is it? Yes. So where you have absolutely right, the angles we can see on the laptop, on door, on the copy, photo, table, wonderful responses. Now, when the measurement of the angle is between 0 and 90, means less than 90 but more than 0 degree, then which type of the triangle is this? Which type of the angle is this? So what you all have to do, please write it in the chat window. So yes, students, it will be the type of the acute angle. So yes, whenever the measurement is between 0 and 90, that angle is known as the acute angle. So I hope it's clear the meaning of the acute angle, the measurement between 0 and the 90 degrees. So that type of the angles are known as the acute angles. And the acute angles we can see on our clocks, on the laptops, or even in our elbow, we can see the acute angles. So let's move further. Yes, so what's it? It's the laptop screen where you all are joining your class. So here the angle is again formed. Yes, so students, when we have the slide of the laptop, it's completely straight here, like the straight line. So then that angle is the right angle, means when the measurement of the angle, it's completely 90 degree. Okay, so that type of the angles are known as the right angle. Very good. I can see Shivam, Harman, Akshara, all are writing in the chat window. Parul, absolutely right. So that type of the angle is known as the right angle. So now let's move to the next type of the angles. Yes, so I think you all have seen the hockey stick and you all have played with it. So students, when the measurement of the angle is more than 90 degree. So when the measurement of the angle is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree, that type of the angles are known as the obtuse angle. So I hope the meaning of these three type of the angles is clear to you. First of all, we had learned about the acute angles. Acute angles are those when the measurement is between 0 and 90, and the right angle is that when the measurement is exactly 90 degree, and the third one, it's the obtuse angle. So obtuse angle is that which lies between 180 and the 90 degree. So let's see that what we have the next. So now we are going to discuss the classification of the triangles on the basis of the angles. So yes, tell me here in this picture, all the angles are acute angles or not the acute angles? So now Harshit will tell. Harshit dear, please unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes dear, please tell the angles are between 0 and 90.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so between 0 and 90 means when the angles are more than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. Is it so? So 62 number lies where? It lies between 0 and 90 or not? The angle 62 degree lies between. But I'm asking that the angle. So it's lie between 0 and 90, 62 number. It's between 0 and 90 or not 0 between 0 and 90. Yes, very good. And 75 degree lies between 0 and 90. 75 degree. It lies between 0 and 90 or doesn't lie between 0 and 90. 75 degree. The number 75 lies between 0 and 90 or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Absolutely right. Now I'm asking from Parul. Yes, Parul dear, please unmute. Thank you so much, Harshit.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please tell dear that 43 degree lies between 0 and 90 or doesn't lie between 0 and 90. The number 43, it lies between 0 and 90.
Yes, ma'am. It lies between 0 and 90.
Very good. Absolutely right, dear. So when students, whenever the angles are, all the three angles are lying between 0 and 90, that type of the triangle is known as the acute angle triangle. So I hope it's clear what are the acute angles, the angles which has the measure between 0 and 90. So that type of the triangle is known as the acute angle triangle. So now let's move further. Okay, so I hope the acute angle triangles is clear to you. Quickly write in the chat window that what will be the acute angles, where the acute angle lies. Yes, I can see students are writing in the chat window that where the acute angles lies. So acute angles are lying between 0 and 90. Okay, now who will tell me the name of this triangle? So yes, Ranveer will tell. Ranveer dear, please tell what's the name of this triangle? Ranveer Singh. Maybe. Okay, and what the name of this triangle with the alphabets, with the help of the alphabet? Here I have written some alphabets now. So what's the name of this triangle? So who is going to tell the name of this triangle? So yes, dear students, the name of this triangle, we have to tell it with the help of alphabet. So the name of this triangle, it's triangle. Here we will put the symbol of the triangle and then A, B and C. This one is the name of the triangle. So let's write here the name of the triangle. So first of all, I have to put the symbol of triangle, then the name of this triangle, it's triangle ABC. Now what's the measurement of this angle 120 degree? So tell me students, the angle 120 is lie between 0 and 9, it's lie between 90 and 180. So who will tell? Pranav will tell. Yes, Pranav dear, please unmute. Yes, Pranav. Yes, Pranav, have you unmuted? Okay, maybe he's not able to unmute. So now, Rajveer. Rajveer, please unmute, dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Rajvi dear, please tell that 120 degree lies between 90 and 180 or it doesn't lie between 90 and 180. Lies between means 120, it's lying between 120 degree. The number 120 is between 90 or 180, 90 and 180, 120 number. Yes, then Rajveer, please speak, bache. Okay, maybe he's not able to speak. Yes, Parneet, dear. Parneet, please unmute. Okay, so maybe there's some network error. So yes, students, here there's the angle 120 degree and that angle is lie between 90 and 180 degree. So the measurement of this angle, it's 120 degree. So whenever we have the angle that lies between 90 and 180, that type of the triangle is known as the obtuse angle triangle. So whenever we have at least one angle should be greater than 90 but less than 180 degree, that type of the triangle is known as the obtuse angle triangle. So I hope the meaning of acute angle triangle and the obtuse angle triangle it's clear to you all. So now let's move further to our next type. Okay, now please write in the chat window that what's the right angle triangle? What's the right angle? Yes, what's the measurement of the right angle? I had told you when I introduced about the angles. So what's the meaning of right angle? What is the measurement of the right angle? So yes, please, I'm waiting for your responses that what is the measurement of the right angle? Very good. Ranveer has written it's 90 degree, Akshara 90 degree. Yes, other students, please write it in the chat window that what's the measurement of the right angle. Very good. So right angle is that when we have the exact measurement of 90 degree. So now let's see about the right angle triangle. So bache, what will happen in right angle triangle? In right angle triangle, the one angle is of the measurement 90 degree. So that type of the triangle is known as the right angle triangle. So just wait. Yes, so I can see that you all have written in the chat window that when the measurement of the angles is 90 degree, the one angle is of 90 degree, that type of the triangle is known as the right angle triangle. So here you can see the right angle. So here one angle is of 90 degree. So this one angle is of 90 degree and this type of the triangle is known as the right angle triangle. So here you can see the name of this triangle I'm writing. So just wait. So I hope it's clear that what's the meaning of the right angle triangle when one angle having the measurement. Very good, Ranveer, that you are sharing your work in the chat window. It shows that maths is incomplete without the practice. So you all have to be ready for your maths class with the notebooks. Wonderful, dear. So here I'm drawing the writing the name. So the name it's A, the B, and the C. So this one is a right angle triangle. Why it's a right angle? Because when we have this straight angle, this one is the straight angle here. Its measurement it's 90 degree. That's why it's a right angle triangle. So I hope the concept of right angle triangle is clear to you all. So now let's see that what we have learned today. Is it clear? So if it's clear, then send a thumbs up in the chat window that acute angle triangle is clear, obtuse angle triangle is clear, and the right angle triangle is clear to you all. Please send a thumbs up in the chat window. I'm waiting for your responses to move further. Very good, Akshara, Arif, Ajay, Rajveer, Akshara has written, ma'am, it's clear. Other students, I'm waiting for your responses. Very good. Pranav have explained all the things. Wonderful, dear. So yes, other students, please write it in the chat window. Thank you so much, dear students, for your precious responses. Let's summarize our today's class. So today we had learned about the classification of the triangles and the first type when all the sides are equal. Which type of the triangle is this? When in a triangle all the sides are of equal length. So who will tell? Please raise your hands in the chat window. Hurry up. Yes, dear students. Okay, so here Kanan will tell. Yes, Kanan dear, please tell which type of the triangle it's this. When all the three sides are equal. Okay, maybe Kanan is not able to unmute. Shivam. Yes, Shivam dear, please tell which type of the triangle is this when all the sides are of equal length.
Equalator. Equalator triangle.
Very good, dear student. Yes, absolutely right. It's an equilateral triangle when all the sides are of equal length. Now, the second type, when two sides are equal, which type of the triangle is this? When we have two sides are of equal length. Okay, so yes, who wants to speak? Akshara. Akshara, dear, please tell when two sides are of equal length. Yes, Akshara. Okay, maybe the Akshara is not able to unmute. So now, Parneet. Parneet, can please tell dear? Yes, please tell which type of the triangle is this when two sides are of equal length?
This is a plane triangle.
Sorry, dear, but you have said. Okay, so now Pranav will tell. Yes, Pranav. When two sides are of equal length, which type of the triangle is this? When the sides of very good. Yes, it's isosceles triangle. Absolutely right, dear. Next, the third type when all the sides are unequal. So which type of the triangle is this? Yes, Akshara. Yes, Akshara dear, please tell which type of the triangle is this when all the sides are of different measure.
Yes, ma'am. That triangle is called scalene triangle.
So very good, very active participation. So whenever we are doing the classification of triangle on the basis of sides, all the sides are of equal length, that is equilateral triangle, two sides are equal, that is isosceles triangle, and the third one, when all the sides are of different measure, that is the scalene triangle. Now the next, acute angle triangle. So who will tell about the acute angle? Yes, Parul. Yes, please unmute dear.
Acute angle has all the angles equal.
Okay, equal बच्चे. Yes, please think about it. Acute angles. When we have the measure between.
It has a measure in between 0 and 90, above
Very
0
good.
and below 90.
Very good, absolutely right. So whenever all the three angles are between 0 and 90, that type of the triangle is known as the acute angle triangle. Absolutely right. So now we will tell about the obtuse angle triangle and the obtuse angles. So is the volunteer to speak? Pranav. Yes, Pranav, please tell about the obtuse angle triangle.
Triangle in which the measure of a triangle degree between 90.
Yes, very good. Please speak between 90 and
Less than 180 degree is called obtuse angle triangle.
very good. Absolutely right. So, bache, when we have one angle which is between 90, means more than 90, but less than 180 degree, that type of the triangle is known as the obtuse angle triangle. So now who will tell about the right angle triangle? So Divya, yes Divya, what's the meaning of right angle? First of all, tell me about the right angle.
Right triangles have one right angle.
So yes, if in the right angle triangle we have one angle which is of 90 degree, that triangle is known as the right angle triangle. So today we have learned about the triangle, its types, and types on the basis of sides, and then the types on the basis of angles. So we had learned about this. So now there is the Kahoot link for you all. So let's play. So the link will be there in the chat window. So yes, now you all have to play this Kahoot. I hope you all are very excited.
So everybody, let's move to chat window and click on the link. It's very interesting game. So you all should participate well. Wonderful. So maybe please see the responses that how many students have done, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful boys and girls. Everybody will do this. I can see that more than 8 players are there till now.
So yes, I can see students are responding in the chat window. Yes, please share your score, that how much you obtain. Yes, hurry up students. I can see students are responding that they all are playing the Kahoot. You all are very excited, I think, for this game. So yes, link is there in the chat window, dear. Please check. Very good, Paneet has done. Yes, hurry up, dear students. You all have to do this task. So yes, I think you all have done. So now students, you all know that this topic relates with our which SDG goal. Please write it in the chat window. You know very well that this topic relates with our which SDG goal. Very good, Kanan, if you have done. So yes, the topic relates with our which SDG goal. Please write it in the chat window. Yes, absolutely right. This topic relates with our SDG goal number 4, that is quality education. Thank you so much, Ayushi and Parul. So now today we had used various tools, OneNote, Paint 3D, PhotoNap, and the test portal. So it's time to get the fun activity. So today what you all have to do, you all have to complete the set 1 and set 2 on the page number 94. It's your homework. So yes, dear students, thank you so much, dear students, for being patient listeners. Stay safe, stay home, and complete your work. Thank you, dear students.
Thank you to the two teachers, the presenter and the co-presenter of the day. Thank you very much. And all children can now hang the call. Please leave. We are about 230 odd members today, and thank you so much. Children, start leaving. We'll be interacting with our fellow educators from Philippines. You were great.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day. Thank you for lovely section.
Oh, that's great. If anybody
Thank
wants
you,
to say
ma'am.
something, students can say something. Unmute and
Thank
speak.
you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thanks.
Bye, bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you so
you
much
for
for
giving us
this
very
Bye,
interesting
Ayushi.
topic
Bye.
of triangle. Thank you so much,
Bye,
ma'am, for
ma'am.
teaching us very
Thank you so
important
much.
and
All can leave.
interesting topic.
Thank you. Please, we'll be having some interaction with our uh, friends from Philippines. Rajvi, leave, please. All students to leave. Parneet, leave.
Okay, so
Hi.
can you hear? Yes. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yes. And again, thank you so much. Thank you so much to our two teachers, Rashmi and Ruhi, of course, for allowing us here in the Philippines to join virtually your session in grade 6 mathematics. We have learned a lot, of course, on how you maximize those technology tools and resources into your class, of course, in handling online distance learning. So I am asking my colleagues here in the Philippines, of course, here in ElevatED Laoag City. If you have questions, you are free to ask them. You can unmute. This is the time that you're going to unmute now, or you just raise your hands or virtual hands so that we will be more than happy to entertain and answer all of those questions or queries. Or if you have words of appreciation to our friends here from India, please raise them now. Okay, now while waiting for those queries or questions, allow me to present, of course, this certificate of recognition to our two teachers. in grateful appreciation for your um, service provided to us. Okay, so please allow me to share my screen. Thank you so much. To read the citation. Okay, so all right, so certificate of recognition is awarded to Rashmi Gandhi and Ruhi Sharma for her active participation as presenter during the elevated virtual benchmarking activity, a classroom tour to a Microsoft Showcase School held on June 3 to 4. I'm sorry, someone's calling 3 to 4, 7 to 9, 2021 via MS Teams. Given this fourth day of June at the school's division of Laoag City, Ilocos Norte, signed Vilma Dieda, CESO 5 Schools Division Superintendent. Again, thank you so much for for allowing us to join your class virtually. Okay, so do you have questions? Uh, do you have a question, po? Because we are being joined, of course, by school heads. We also have education program supervisors joining us at the moment.
So what?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So it was a. Let me share the secret now.
Mm-mm.
Today's lesson was lots and lots of challenges. We had the rain since morning, the weather was bad, the light went away, the connection was not there. All of us faced this. And we tried to look into it by using our phones. In between, a phone was used. Then the presenter Ruhi, she lost her connection, and then she stopped sharing a screen. She couldn't do it. Then Rashmi took over. She started sharing the screen. She also could not do it further. Then she started using a phone to share the screen. Because of all these hassles, they were a little, I didn't find that that enthusiasm was lacking a little bit somewhere. They are fabulous teachers, very good teachers. They made a great presentation. That's what I am aware of it. They're two good, very good maths teachers, but challenges. And then when we have two teachers, a presenter and the co-presenter, it works.
That's right.
And then in the end, another teacher had to share. One of the coordinators had to share the screen in the end. So she also shared. So it is lots of collaboration which we practice when it comes to this remote learning sessions. It is challenging, it is difficult, but we've already traveled one full year with this practice. So it's all right. And
Yeah.
children could judge that something was amiss at the back end. So even
Mm-mm.
they were quiet as such. So
Yes,
otherwise,
that's right.
it's a very vibrant
Actually,
class, but they know it now. My
mm-mm.
teacher has this is a problem there, this is a problem there. They can judge it because
Yeah, we can actually adjust to it.
yeah, we have to adjust to it because what we do, we tell the children the type of evaluation is the children give presentations.
Mm-mm.
So they share the screen, they describe, they talk about. So that particular skill of communication and presentation has really developed in the children. So that's how we valued group activity. They teach a lesson or group activity, they present, they use various tools. For example, Kahoot was a wonderful game which they normally play. And one by one, but because of the internet issue, the participation was not there because the children were also facing the same internet issue. They
That's
could
right.
not unmute at many a places. But then the beauty is some could do it. So it's all right. At the end of the
Ex-
day, some of us could actually do
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the reason I did mention this yesterday to our batch one, and I want this of course to share to this batch too that one of the reasons why we chose India, of course, to be the country, the host country for this virtual benchmarking activities. That we share the same problems, like of course in the internet connection, and we wanted them to see how you handle those problems while conducting online class. And kudos, of course, to the two presenter because they handled well. Actually, they handle they have contingencies when one of your students actually has this internet connection issues. They have contingency, or they have planned before it. And congratulations for that. Okay, so my question now, while waiting for my colleagues to raise their hand. Of course, they have some questions later on. My question is that um this is an observation actually from batch one and then this batch two. So all of your lessons are actually anchored into the SDGs, or the Sustainable Development Goals, right? So is it something that it's a requirement that you need to integrate it in every lesson?
No, it's not a requirement. It is your own decision. The school has developed a culture of SDGs so that we children are aware how to build a sustainable world. They should know all the goals and how those goals are related to the classroom lessons as such. So that's the reason we do it. We would like that, they need to be global citizens, and one fine day they might have to move out from this village school. We are a school in a village. And then they might have to move from this small little town where they're living, and they need to know what's happening around the world and how the world is connected, and how the health, the education, gender sensitivity, equality, and then good health, everything is so important and they need to work for it. So if it is a chapter of science, then the connection is always more with the SDGs. It could be environment, it could be life on land, below water, and it could be climate action, it could be good health, it could be social studies, then it could be no poverty and hunger, zero hunger. It could be related. Sustainable cities and communities could be another topic when it comes to a relation between what you study. So all this comes. So this is not mandatory. This is a voluntary act which the school has taken as a lead to let the students be aware what SDGs are. So we call ourselves an SDG school, and we practice, preach, and promote SDGs. It's important the children would be global citizens, and they need to know what are these SDGs and how they have to build a world of their choice, a place where they have to spend their future, build their future
Wow.
themselves, the type they want.
That's right. Okay, so thank you for answering my query, or my question. Another question. Okay. My question is that one of the platforms that you actually championed, or showed or featured to us, is the Microsoft OneNote. Okay, the Microsoft OneNote. Are your learners using OneNote as well, or are they using the premium version, or just the free version of it?
I think for all this, for the free version, I can tell you it is free. But for other things, I think my teachers should take over and start speaking. It's between Rashmi and Ruhi. Whosoever wants to give the answer now, please take over and start answering the queries.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So yes, good afternoon, sir. So OneNote is really very interesting tool. So it works as a notebook. It's a digital notebook where we have pages like we have in the notebook. And first of all, we have section, and that sections are divided into further pages. So where we can type easily, can change the color of that page, and even we can change the style also, like then that also we can have. And all these features are getting in this OneNote. It's with the Microsoft ID, which we have got from our school side, so Office 365 IDs, and it's really a marvelous tool. Means we can add each and everything, like photos can be added, videos can be added. We also can embed the link, emojis, and we also can tag like question mark or something important things if we want to tag, we also can do that. And the interesting thing is that it's a collaborative place, means on the same time, like if I am working over there, then my co-teacher can also work with me and my students also. So it's a platform where we all can work together. Really a marvelous.
That's right. It's actually great that you featured OneNote because I really wanted this to be, of course, to. I mean, I really wanted this for our teachers to really witness how to utilize Microsoft OneNote because here in the Department of Education in the Philippines, we were also given premium accounts. All teachers here in the Philippines, government teachers or public school teachers, are actually given premium accounts to Office 365, which includes the OneNote. So might as well our teachers will start utilizing the OneNote, and through this session, they have an idea how to maximize the Microsoft OneNote platform. And thank you for sharing us.
Ruhi, you want to say something? I know you were challenged by the internet, but would you like to say something for OneNote or for anything you need to speak out?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So yes, OneNote tool is a marvelous tool because as a math teacher, here we can use the math solver. Math equation can be easily written over there. So yes, OneNote is really a marvelous tool, um, and we use it a lot. And one important thing is that when we will share, students have also their IDs. So when we teach the lessons, and after that they can easily go through with that lesson. So it's really an interesting thing about the OneNote. So they can check that what the content is there, and even they can also share their work in OneNote. So it's an interactive tool with the teacher as well as with the students.
Got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're not getting any questions coming from our participants at this moment. Okay. I just really wanted to share this to my colleagues. I actually shared this from the batch one yesterday. That what I like about, I mean, one of the best practices that you are showing to us is the collaboration with your teacher. Like, say for instance, one of your teacher is discussing virtually, and at the same time another teacher is doing the feedbacking or doing the back work, which actually it's a great practice for classroom management, which we can actually adopt here in our place. And thank you so much for showing this, and it's really effective because the teacher is actually talking can just focus on teaching, or can just focus on discussing virtually, and the other one is also doing the feedback and feedback through the group chats, and of course making sure that learners are actually engaged in um, the classroom participation.
So
So to
children
our
are
yeah, to our school heads, it's actually a best practice that we can actually adopt here in our place.
So, you know what, John? Children are very active in the chat window. So normally the teachers can see the chat window. They put it on the mobile, they see the chat, what's happening, and then they respond. So many a times, initially when we started, we wanted pin drop silence. Nobody is going to talk, only the teacher speaks. But with time, we found it was a very quiet class. And then we started telling them unmute. And then we realized it's not only unmute, we would like to see the faces also. So slowly we are improving upon our own performance by traveling through a certain distance. So now children write a lot in the chat window, and they give right answers also. They're using all the emojis also. So they are actually involved as such. So their participation really encourages the teacher. When the teacher says, I can see so many responses in the chat window, is that she can actually see it. And some children have got used to that they don't want to unmute themselves, they don't want to unmute. Sometimes you actually cannot unmute. Sometimes they feel like they don't want to be on the camera, they want to just write it over there. So for us now, everything is okay. But then the connect face to face is very important. So the teachers are more specifically going for it. But when the internet bandwidth becomes or the everything becomes slow, the teacher has to switch off the camera, which Ruhi had to do because she was not able to connect. So Rashmi was there on the camera otherwise, but Ruhi had to do it. So this is what we can read in between, that this is what is happening. So apart from the two teachers, we have a coordinator who's walking around in the scenes means visiting this class and the other class and the other class, all is going well. So even if we have some challenges, it's never that the time of the student is wasted. It is not that one teacher cannot connect, so there would be no class today. This doesn't happen. So the co-presenter would normally they are the same subject. If it is of any other subject, he or she starts takeover and then talk about that particular subject or something. By that time, the presenter or the co-presenter can they are able to come back. So these are the real time and real challenges of using online. But then at the end of the day, you have to thank Microsoft Teams for being such a wonderful tool so that we can connect and learning has not stopped. So it is continuing. That is the best part. So these are, it's perfectly all right. Means they're very, very happy and satisfied. A school in a village and in a small town is talked about because of this only, because we are continuously going in for this. So that's it. So we keep learning from our experience.
Yeah.
And
Thank you
thank you.
so much for all those best practices and ideas that you have actually shared to us. Okay, so I think we don't have questions from our participants or from our teachers, from our school heads, or do you have like message to our colleagues in India, to our friends in India? Any siguro I'll be calling one representative of the school head. Do we have one representative coming from the school head who can give his or her message? And of course, we will be asking of as well our one of the education program supervisors to give his message to our friends here from India. Of course, um, as uh, as we say thank you, of course, for their time and efforts through this virtual benchmarking activity. So, do we have school head, a volunteer school head? Hello, everyone. Ayun. Just raise your hands, everyone. Wala na ata.
Or
Oh,
just unmute. Or just unmute
yeah, you
raising
can
hand
just
is there.
you can just unmute. You can just unmute and um, just give your message.
It's so nice to see. Yes,
Yeah.
Jennifer, you need to unmute. You were saying something. I could see your lips moving.
We have here again from Ma'am Adeline, our education program supervisor in charge in English. Ma'am Adeline, you want to say something?
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Again, let me extend my congratulations to our teachers who are really very good in doing this online class. Congratulations. Okay, and I would like to highlight one I observed something nice in what you did. And this is the use of common materials or common things or the things that they see in presenting the lesson. For example, you know the angle when you use the laptop, you know that, and then the pizza. When you presented the triangle, that was, everybody knows the pizza. Everybody loves pizza, and when you use this as something to show or something to teach them a concept, I'm sure the children will understand, will easily understand the concept. So I think I was, oh, this is very good. And sometimes when we use localization, we use the products, our local products, our local materials, our songs, like that. When we teach lessons, well, I'm a teacher. I was once a teacher of English, and I love doing this. I love localizing, so that the learners will be able to have a meaningful experience of in the lesson. So that is what I saw in the lesson, and I really love it. Thank you very much, everyone. There are other good things about your presentation and about your preparation. Yeah, we see the cooperation of one another. We see the strong coordination of the people in the group. I mean, the people involved, the teachers, the how do you call them? Co-teachers, co-presenters. Yeah.
Presenter
So
and a
yeah,
co-presenter.
yeah. The co-presenters, they are really very good, and that is something that we can see one thing very good in your demonstration. So that's all, and we hope to have more benchmarking with you, Sir Dan Paul. How many more benchmarking activities are we going to have with the
Uh,
math?
we will be conducting the batch 3, 4, and 5 next week, and that's for junior high school, senior high school teachers.
Oh, I love attending this benchmarking activity. And can you please say regards to Manjot? He was very active yesterday. His name registered to all of us. Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ma'am Adeline. Okay, so I think this time we actually forgot this yesterday to do the photo opportunity to take a photo op with all, of course, the participants. So this time I'm asking all of the participants to please turn on your camera. We'll be having a virtual photo opportunity. Okay. All right. Okay. Please turn on your camera.
Bakit mo ba photo?
All right. Okay na po ba lahat-lahat? Okay. Let's just admit one. Okay. All right. Ready? Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There you go. Another. Another. Let's see. This one. Ah, I can just. All right. So, okay. So 1, 2, 3. Smile. And last one. Last one. I forgot to save the other one. Okay, this one. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay, so there you go. Thank you so much. Okay, so this time for our participants in the Philippines, of course, I'll be sharing to you now our link for you to do your evaluation and, of course, to get your e-certificate as well. Let me just share my screen. Again, all of the evaluation from batch 1 to 5 will be forwarded, of course, to our partner school, that's Kamlanero Public School. So please get ready, take a screenshot with this link. It's bit.ly/benchmarking eval. So again, that's bit.ly/benchmarking eval.
John, there's a hand raise if you would like to inquire.
Oh, yeah. Let me just...
It's Jonah Rose.
Okay. So, what's the name?
It's Jonah Rose Bartolome. I don't know. I hope I'm
Bartolome,
pronouncing it.
yeah.
I hope I'm
It's
pronouncing it correctly.
Jonah. It's Jonah, Ma'am Jonah Rose Bartolome. Ma'am Jonah Rose Bartolome. You're raising your hand, ma'am. Or you just accidentally raised your hand.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Ma'am Joanna, do you have questions? You're raising your hand, actually.
The virtual hand is there.
Yeah. But anyways, again, thank you so much to Kamlanero Public School for another batch. Of course, for our virtual benchmarking activity, such a wonderful experience once again. And we are looking forward next week again, for batch 2, 3, and batch 3, 4, and 5. That's for our junior high school and senior high school teachers. Thank you so much to you, Paramjeet, for always supporting us here in the Philippines, of course. I know that you have a lot of colleagues from the Microsoft who are actually contacting with you to do collaborations. And thank you for allowing us to collaborate with you. All right, so there you go. Thank you so much, everyone. Please po, punta po kayo sa link and please don't share the link kasi nga that's the same link for batch 3, 4, and 5. So thank you so much, fellow teachers and sa ating mga supportive school heads. Thank you so much and God bless. Stay safe, everyone.